Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. It's a live show. Friday. 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 Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. Feeling good. Feeling damn good. It's lunchtime. I need to get my beard trimmed. I have a video that I'm going to upload after this stream. I hope you guys like it. I feel like I'm late to the party, but it has to happen. I know that this fucking Volkanovski and Yair thing is trending, but I got a fucking recorded Jon Jones video that I put a couple hours into that I need the people to see today. So even if it's not the most trending of topics, fuck it, bro. It is what it is. Mister, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, you savage. You're a G. You're a G. Shout out to Mister, man. It is a bullshit fight. I completely agree. I saw that Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez is now the front runner of UFC 320 Noche main events. And I'm looking at it and thinking to myself, wow, they just need to have a Mexican title challenger, a 1-fight win streak. How does that earn you a title shot? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Movsar Evloev is now forced to fight Aaron Pico. Makes no sense. Movsar Evloev, say what you want about entertainment value, his lack of finishes, etc. Beat Aljamain Sterling, the former bantamweight champion. Has a win over Diego Lopez, and Diego Lopez went on to fight for the belt. Hasn't lost in the UFC, hasn't lost in MMA, and now he's forced to fight Aaron Pico, who is a really good prospect and an exciting addition to the UFC. But my God, call it random as fuck. I'm disappointed that Evloev doesn't get the shot. I don't dislike the Pico fight. I've said the Aaron Pico versus Evloev fight makes for a really intriguing matchup, and Pico has a chance to really burst onto the scene off rip. But my God, Yair versus Volkanovski too. What? Why? Is there not? There really isn't. There's not anybody else. I guess that's why they needed something for UFC 320. It is. It's so random. Yair gets the shot. I'm not drinking a Red Bull if you're wondering. I got a bum energy, keeping it classic. You totally fucked your knee up yesterday. KZ, can you tell me more about this knee? I saw your comment. I forgot to reply to it. I wish you a speedy recovery, but can we know more? You know, Proper Boxing's new videos are clipping me? Really? If I knew who that was, that'd probably be better. But what's Proper Boxing? It's a boxing channel or something? What's Proper Boxing? LCL unstable when I walk. Have you ever had an LCL injury before? Have you had anything like that before? I have to see this. I was in somebody's video. That's fucking awesome. Wait, which video though? Wait, but which video? Which video can I find myself in? I want to see it. Oh, they agree with me? W to them. Shout out Proper Boxing. Which video though? I wonder which one. Like a 2-second clip, new one. All right, let's see. Damn, I can't find it. It's a long ass video too. Can somebody tell me what time it's at so I can find it? Yeah, speedy recovery to you, KZ. That absolutely sucks. Absolutely sucks. I hope you're all right, man. That really does. That sucks ass. Yeah, give us a timestamp, bro. I need the timestamp. I'm not fucking scrolling through a 25-minute video myself right now. Damn, KZ fucking, you know what it is? KZ gets too excited, bro. He realized he's got good kicking skills, and now he's just throwing too many kicks, man. Bro, KZ, we about to call you lightly injury prone, my friend. Get him a recovery. I was thinking KZ's ready to do some amateur kickboxing. Now he tears his shit. 926, you're a G. All right, let's see. We have made it big time. 926. Wait, which video is it? You did it, Dave? Is that the video or is it a different one? What happened? Is that the one you're talking about? Maybe this is it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. It's no audio. It's just a clip of me talking, but I'm not saying anything. It's more just my face is in it. Okay. You dead ass injury prone with your mom's genetics. Your dad's 30. I'm sorry, KZ. You're gonna have to fucking get on some peptides, bro. Get you a little speedy recovery, dog. Wait, what's AJ doing here? The Bob. What are you talking about? I'm here on time every day. I have this Jon Jones video in the fucking wings waiting. I'm debating just riding with this thumbnail. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this thumbnail is the most simple thumbnail I've ever done. I might do it. I'll show you the thumbnail real quick. I need the chat's approval, man. So I was just like, bro, I want the most simple thumbnail style of all time. I don't feel like stressing myself out. This is what I'm looking at. What do you think? Am I riding with this, chat? It looks fucking weird from this angle, but do you see this here? Bam. Simple. You're pumped for the new video? I think you guys will like it. The hardcores of the channel will like it. People that tune in every day. You're going back on TRT? Bobby boy, you need it, bro. Bump, 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 bump. Does this thumbnail do the job, bro? I could also spruce it up with a little vignette effect, but that's about it. I knew KZ signed that petition for sure. KZ signed that shit ASAP. It's at 25,000. That's crazy. I should make myself bigger and Jones smart. Nah, I just want myself in the corner. Like, hello, AJ's here. You know, it's my signature is having myself on the side. I could be bigger with a more exaggerative face. True. I just wanted like a subtle signature of myself on there. You know, the focus was more Johnny Boy though. David Druette, thank you for 2 months. Yo, what flavor you sipping on? I've tried 3 flavors. They were all good. This is orange sunrise. I'm not a big orange fan, so it's not my favorite, but it's okay. Thank you, David Druette, for the 2 months of membership, buddy. When you were on drugs, you were less injury prone. That's a strange phenomena to lit MMA, but I'm not that surprised. You like the old thumbnail styles more, but this looks more clean. I like the OG styles, bro. Don't get it twisted. I just wanted to try something different for a video like this. I'm always just curious to see the, impressions click-through rate. Bump, 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 bump. I saw Tafik Musayev's in the UFC officially. I feel like a little too late, man. I'm not that excited for it. He's fighting Mitabek Orabai. Maybe he wins, maybe not. Dude, the root beer flavor is goated. The championship mentality flavor is pretty good too. Yeah, you're young, KZ. You're a 27-year-old man. You're fine, bro. You think Jon and Aspinall is happening? They're just trolling? Very true. I've said the same thing. I'll predict the fight eventually does go through. Maybe my prediction will be accurate. And we see it this fall. November. November is when I'm going to predict the fight happens. You guys see this mustache? Bro, I gotta trim this fucking bush of a beard. I look like a bushman, a walking bush. Not the best of looks. I feel like I look dirty, chat. What do you think? I gotta clean this shit up. Man, Movsar not getting the title shot is insane. The UFC is becoming ridiculous. It feels like there's more undeserved title shots now than deserved. It's a weird time, right? It's very weird. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. You. Makes no sense for Jones to troll and ruin his reputation this way. If he was going to fight Tom, he would say so. I think that he's using it as a negotiation tactic to make money. Yeah, exactly. MSG is the only go. If it's Jones' final fight, he wants to go out in MSG in New York. We'll see what happens. If Jon doesn't fight this year, UFC 325 main event is Jon Jones being ritually sacrificed. Any locks for tomorrow? Chat, can somebody let Adzir know there's no UFC tomorrow? What is like some people think I've seen, bro, where's your video for this week? I'm like, you think I'm just not gonna do a video for the full card picks if there was fight Saturday? Are you crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm here every week, every card, all the fucking time. It don't matter, rain or sunshine, bro. You got blessed, JD93. I mean, if Jon Jones knocks Aspinall out, I feel like people are going to say, damn, he's that fucking good. It's going to be like a realization, like, holy fuck. Did I watch Road to UFC? Bro, I tend to avoid the Road to UFC like the plague because I think a lot of the fighters that come from there are ass. But it was good, the card. Damn. People said that about yesterday's event too. But is it crazy or does everybody just suck? Like, is there anybody that actually looks halfway decent? Or is it like the fights are good, but like nobody's going to be good? Yeah, people have been hating on Jon Jones since he was trying to be the nice guy and all. I feel like he's turning his heel. He's playing his side. He wants to check. There was a 19-year-old that got a first round knockout. That's cool as fuck. The Chinese fighters look incredible. Everyone else kind of meh. Okay. Well, I'll have to keep my eye out for when these fighters make their UFC debut. But I just never get hype about watching Road to UFC. It's just because so many of the guys that come from there have just done terrible. Whereas like with Contender Series, off rip, people do pretty good. Yes, it's on time, Jay, today, bro. No fucking around, no bullshitting. It's on time, Jay, today. The Tibetans specifically, they train with Rongju. And Rongju's gotten a lot better. And he came through that circuit for his second UFC run. All right. I'll watch for the Tibetans, bro. Maybe there's some Tibetan savages. You feel like so many people are sleeping on Barbara. She got serious power. She's also quick as fuck. The Tibetans don't fuck around. Macy Barber doesn't fuck around. Aaron Tao fought on Road to UFC. So he was a Contender Series prospect, but then they brought him on Road to UFC for a second shot. That's pretty cool. I saw that the proclaimed #1 prospect in India get finished in the first round, bro. You know why India struggles, man? It's just because I think there is a lack of resources for proper knowledge of training. I truly think of it like this. How many guys that are coaching these guys are as knowledgeable as your American or even, other MMA coaches around the world? Like if you're a top Indian prospect, you need to get to like city kickboxing or some shit. You can't be training in India. There's nobody there that really has any skill. You still think fight IQ wise, Jon is worlds ahead of Tommy Boy, but physically not sure he can still get it done with the new blood. Hence why I think he's in Thailand getting a cycle before MSG. The thing is, though, it's not like you're just going to get a cycle on and then get off and just maintain it all. Like you're going to lose a lot of it. I would never get a Maori tattoo that Aaron Tao has. I am not Maori, bro. It's not my culture. I guess technically it's not even called a tattoo. Fuck. What is the exact name for it? They're just malnourished and inhaling shit fumes for entire life isn't good for you. It's like a lack of natural athleticism. One day, Jones, a born again Christian. 5 next, he's a party boy in Thailand. Then a turtleneck wearing veteran of sport. Who will he be tomorrow? I mean, I think he's still, a born again Christian. I just think he's a flawed man like many, like most, like all. I'm telling you, AJ, you low key should have peeped the road to UFC. There was knockout after knockout. I could just watch the replay on Fight Pass. Him moving down to flyweight is a way better decision. I was like thinking to myself, he really don't look like a bantamweight. The Indian dude got knocked out by a 20-year-old Chinese kid and started crying. Fuck it. His dreams got crushed, man. Indians need to start eating beef. I mean, some Indians eat beef, bro. Not all Indians don't eat beef. It's normally Hindus that don't eat beef, but other Indians do. I think Patchy Mix is gonna absolutely work Mario Batista, bro. The only Indian that won on road to UFC was from America. And which one was that? I mean, Anshul Jubilee's from India. He won the whole show. Do I favor Francis or Aspinall? Tricky to say. I feel like Aspinall's more prime than Francis at this point. I'd be interested to see how Francis deals with Aspinall's ground skills, like if Aspinall was able to take him down. But striking wise, as good as Aspinall's boxing is, Francis's power is terrifying. That'd be a wild fight, man. It's interesting too, though, because Francis Ngannou, he obviously went, hard 10 rounds with Fury. And Tom Aspinall has sparred with Tyson Fury for years. Patchy gonna human backpack Mario's ass, boys. I'm thinking first round strangulation. It's hard to tap Mario. If he finishes Mario, that blows him up quick. But a decision is possible. But yeah, maybe he snatches a gilly. Happy Friday. What's up, Jeff Kirby? Happy Friday to you, bro. What's up, Nathan? Yeah, 8 more days till fights. I'm dropping a special Friday video for you guys. Just pretty much a rant about this Jon Jones Aspinall fight and what I think it does for the sport. You think Puja's low-key bad? I mean, that's fair. That's your thing. Where are my picks for the fight, bro? There's no fights this week. So many people freaking out. If I'm not dropping picks, that means there's no fights this week. My picks are coming out Sunday. After this stream, I'm going to upload a video, and then I'm going to do notes. That's my plan. Then I'm fucking relaxing, bro. I'm just doing notes, then I'm doing a video Sunday, but no content from me tomorrow, bro. I'm fucking resting. If you end up seeing a video, it's purely a surprise. It's because I can't resist something. The main thing is Aspinall seems to just lean his head back for all his striking defense. That's how Sergey touched him. And if Sergey could touch him, Ngannou could touch him. Yeah, exactly. Or Useless has early picks, bro. He fucking dropped the full card breakdown days ago. He's a savage for that. Leave the early picks to him, bro. Nah, there's not really any events this weekend. No fights. At least no fights of note that I can think of. I can't think of anything. I can't think of a thing. Lock into those notes. Need good picks. I'll bring my best, bro. I bring my best, bro. Why does TKO think they can manage the UFC, a boxing organization, a grappling organization at the same time? They already have watered down UFC. The monopoly is unwanted. I guess you can't just blame TKO. It's the front office of the UFC. Matchmaking's a little weird. Promotion's a little dry. But at least we have Hamzat versus Dricus du Plessis, though. I feel like Hamzat versus Dricus du Plessis like makes everything all right. You know? No, next weekend's card is not all that. But all of June is stacked cards. Every fight night, every pay-per-view. We got 2 pay-per-views in 1 month. That's special. You got a root canal today, almost fell asleep. Well, listen, I'm just glad you got it done. Root canal suck, man. I got one when I was young. Wake up, AJ. I'm right here. I'm wide awake, bro. I'm right here. Everybody's thinking I'm falling asleep. What are you talking about? I'm right here. Prime Jones over every light heavyweight ever. Prime Jones versus Prime Ankalaev is a crazy fight, though. That's a wild ass matchup. That's a hard fight for Jon Jones. Because Ankalaev can grapple, he can box. That's a cool matchup. I thought that he deleted his channel too late. He came back. I haven't seen him in a good year. I thought he retired. No, he came back. The issue with him is he's inconsistent. He'll drop shit tons of content. He'll stop. He'll lose some bets. He'll get upset. I think his problem is he's like too focused on betting and not enough on the fights and not enough on the community that he gets upset. Like he puts so much pressure on himself that like he does good and then he does bad and it's like the good is deleted from his mind. Very like overcritical. I had to ban him from this channel though because he's like acting really weird in chat. Jon is a disgrace. Right. Southpaw, you can do everything. I'm telling you, man. Magomed Ankalaev, Jon Jones would also be a crazy fight. What's up, John Smoke? Thank you for the like and saying what's up, man. I always appreciate you, bro. If you see me live, just hop in, at least hit the likes for the boy. Thank you, brother. Betting Mastermind. This is like over a year ago. Remember he was in chat for a bit, Hernanov? He was always in chat just saying really weird stuff, bro. He's just always annoying. So I was just like, all right. And he was starting to get a little creepy, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ban you, bro. But I wish him luck on his channel. I don't know. Just be more consistent. You think Ankh is overall better than Aspinall? Well, Aspinall is also 6'5", though. Aspinall has the touch of death, bro. I think Tom Aspinall is a terrifying force to be reckoned with still. Who do you think they add to the 317 fight card? So far, only 9 fights confirmed. I was going to say Aaron Pico, but now he's fighting in Abu Dhabi. Bro, if they put Gaethje on that card, that'd be sick, but they won't. Maybe a proper heavyweight fight. What's the cheat meal this weekend? So today I'm going to get some sushi. I got that homemade ice cream already sitting in the freezer, bro. And then gonna probably get a few chicken nuggets, bro. Nah, chicken tenders. Maybe just go to McDonald's, get like a 4-piece, have 2 of them, something like that. I think all Aspinall has is the touch of death, but his ground skills are good too. Look how easy he subbed up Volkov. Bro, I got the Taco Bell nuggets, Chris Hayes. You might hate this, but I hated them, bro. I hated them. Yeah, Pico's fighting against Evloev, July, Abu Dhabi. You're eating Mandi? Just tell me what it is, man. I don't feel like typing anything. Is sushi a cheat meal? I mean, it's a little excess carbs, you know? Maybe I just had a really bad batch, Chris Hayes, but it was awful. Who's your GOAT, AJ? I think Jon Jones is still the GOAT. All bullshit aside, there was a lot of guys taking roids that are still in the GOAT talks, you know? Just Jones got caught. This sport is starting to drive me crazy. I'm about to do figure skating predictions. That's funny as fuck. I'm excited to have some fights back next week, but definitely June is what I'm excited for. May is kind of like a lull period. Yeah, Raising Cane's without the sauce does not hit the same. That's valid. You thought the Taco Bell nugs were garbage, bro? I just didn't like them. They just didn't work for me. Jones made DC cry. Because of that, he's a GOAT. That in itself made him a GOAT. Mandi is a traditional Yemeni dish. I'm not from Yemen, but my favorite food of all time. And second place is sushi. I think if you try Mandi, it'd be your fave. Really? Okay. So what is it though? What's in it? Taco Bell desserts underrated. How are McDonald's tendies, dog? I won't lie to you. I love them when I had them. Solid, like 8 out of 10. They do the job. Maybe I should try them when I'm not stoned. I'm telling you, bro. When I had them, I was fully sober, and I was like, "Hey, Sonic dessert goated, bro. The dessert is money. Hey, I'm poor, but I'm gonna start the dono train. Everyone drop $2. Thank you, Parlay Princes. I appreciate you for 199, big dog. And I hope you're doing good, bro. I know you're excited to have fights back. I'm telling you, bro, May is gonna be, or excuse me, June is gonna be special. May is one to forget, not June. Respect for you just went to the max. Everyone just brings up personal stuff, but I'm strictly speaking on MMA accolades and overall skill. Yeah, well, Jon Jones, you got to understand, bro. People have a personal disdain against him, and understandably so, for the fucked up shit that he's done. But let me tell you, I believe that inside of the cage, when that fucking shit closes down, Jon Jones is the best there's ever been. 100%. What's up, Vinny? What's up, Dimitri? Brother, what's up? Chris Hayes, thank you for the $2. Choo choo. I think this "What's Up, Vinny" thing is from Guru's channel, because one day Guru was like, "Yeah, MMA experts was named Vinny or something." I was like, "That's funny as hell." Vinny's crazy. Thank you for the $2, Chris Hayes. I do fuck with the fillet of fish low key. 70% chance you go to 316. Well, I hope you have a fucking blast. I remember you got a lot of backlash when you dropped the Bryce vids. A lot of motherfuckers didn't know the purpose of why you posted that. A lot of channels. Yeah, some people just hating, bro. But fuck it. It's all good. It was a good video. Crazy how literally in every other sport, if you take steroids, you can never be the GOAT convo. Lance Armstrong, Barry Bonds, etc. Disgrace, but Jones gets a pass, I guess. It's a weird situation with MMA, though, because there was a time where there was not drug testing, dog. So how many of the guys Jon Jones fought against were on steroids, you know? William Joseph, thank you for the $2. Stoked for Pico. Put the whole division on notice. But does he beat Movzar? Pico's awesome, but Movzar's a damn hard debut. Thank you, William Joseph, for the $2. I'll say this, bro. Let's not forget. Jon Jones fought against TRT Vitor. He fought against the Vitor who was taking a whole cabinet load of fucking testosterone, dog. They were on stairs. They didn't poke people in the eyes on purpose. That's fair, KZ. If you drop a dono, chance of hitting a parlay goes up 15%. That is true, bro. The good juju that comes from it. DJ's the GOAT. Listen, Mighty Mouse is definitely the GOAT talks too. He kicked Gustavson's ass when he didn't do a camp. That was fucking crazy. He was partying the night before. Jones is the casual's fave. See, the thing is, I'm a hardcore of hardcore. So, like, Jon Jones being my fave is because I watched his whole UFC career, you know? But yeah, I'm an Aspinall fan for sure, though. Don't get it twisted. They better give Aspinall the fight. They better pay Jon Jones. I think Tom Aspinall is a star, bro. If Tom Aspinall, Jon Jones happens and he wins, I'm telling you, bro, Tom Aspinall is a star, man. Hey, thank you for $4.99, Eli. Deep in their hearts, AJ, they all know Jon is the GOAT. Nobody beats that man in a cage, and that ends the whole debate. And still, bah. You know what I'll say, Eli, though? The one man that I can see putting his lights out and ending them is none other than Tommy Boy Tom Aspinall. I genuinely think that would be the worst matchup for him, bro. Appreciate you a lot, Eli. Thank you for $4.99. Hey, Pierre Paper Scissors. Thank you for 279. Keep it going, people. Keep it going, you savage. Thank you guys for keeping the donut train running on a Friday. Paying for my Friday sushi, bro. Thank you. Narrative Combat, thank you for 499. Appreciate your time and making all this content, man. Also, DC had 7 times the normal testosterone man when he fought Jones. Yeah, that's something that was completely overlooked. Daniel Cormier had like disgustingly high testosterone levels that, you know, obviously he never tested positive for steroids or anything like that, but he had the testosterone levels that were off the charts, which are not naturally attainable, which makes me wonder if he was taking an exogenous hormone, specifically an exogenous testosterone, and was doing like consistent injections to like somehow beat the drug test, but was still with crazy ass levels, bro. I think that's another thing people do forget is Daniel Cormier's testosterone levels are crazy as well, which, you know, people say, oh, but look at his physique. Hoist Gracie was on steroids. Thank you, Narrative Combat. You got Batista outpointing Patchy Mix, Bomba Club. Yo, man, you're killing me, man. You're killing me, man. Thank you, AJ. I'm tired of these kids who have been watching UFC for 3 years talking about GOATs. Listen, they're allowed to have their opinions even as newer fans, though. You know, they're allowed to. You've watched Jones' entire career since he debuted against Guzmao. Never seen anything like it. All these techniques you see now are things Jon incorporated. He was above and beyond of what his time was, and he's still above and beyond. I don't know exactly how Aspinall and Jones goes. It's one of the hardest predictions for me to make because there's a side of me that predicts Jon Jones has the method to the madness and picks Aspinall apart. But then there's the other side. It's like, yo, Aspinall can throw hands like very few. If Aspinall can avoid Jon Jones's takedowns, close the gap on him, it lands hard. Like, I'm not sure any heavyweight on the planet can take a clean right hand from Tom Aspinall. Goddamn, DC was on TRT for the second fight. Listen, DC was high T, but there's high T and then there's unnaturally high T. You see what I'm saying? And his testosterone levels were crazy. Let me look up the exact number. Daniel Cormier's testosterone level was 7,000 nanograms per deciliter. You do have to realize that naturally, the highest a man could be naturally. And I'm talking about this is peak genetic, peak specimen. The highest level that a man can be would probably be 1,200. Okay. DC was at fucking 7,000. That's crazy as hell. That's insane. 1,200 is high natural, like crazy high. 1,200 is like specimen. 7,000. That's not sensible. That doesn't even make sense. I couldn't even fathom that. I couldn't even fathom how he feels. It's almost like DC felt like he needed to take TRT to compete with Ipoke and Roy Cheat Jones. Listen, that's a fair point, KZ. That's definitely a fair point. He was like, fuck it, man. He was like, well, I know my opponent's taking something. Let me take something too. 700 is normal as fuck, bro. 7,000, that's more than a cycle. I don't know how much testosterone you got to take, but that's fucking a lot. 300 to 800 is average. 1,200 is high, high, high. Kayla Harrison's is 10,000. Bro, I'll be honest, Ben. He was probably on like more than that. I'm assuming he was taking test base, injecting every day. I don't know the number, but I'm sure that it was something he had to inject every single day. Cause yeah, that's the levels are crazy, bro. 7,000, bro. That's like fucking bodybuilder levels. The eye pokes are rough though, KZ. I get what you're saying with the eye pokes because he was the king of the poke, man. If you can't beat him, join him type levels. He's like, fuck it. The only thing Jon did wrong in terms of steroids was get caught. Everyone was taking them. True. Danny Luan, thank you for $4.99, you certified savage. I appreciate you. Thanks, man. You guys dropped some fucking money to me today. Wow. Paying for my sushi, bro. I swear to God. Paying for my sushi and motivating me to get these notes fired up and then that video out Sunday, bro. And then we'll be back to the usual content flow. And then we'll be back to the usual content grind. Kayla prefers missionary precision, but she's on top. It's crazy. DC, I poked Stipe pretty bad when he knocked him out. Yeah. Hey, Eli, thank you for $9.99. AJ, I feel like I've seen this movie before. This is the guy, blah, blah. His brain just works completely different, and I just can't see a world in which he loses after Aspinall, something else, etc. It's a perfect fight, though. Like Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall is a perfect fight because there's that, well, maybe. There's that, oh, shit, could. I feel like the Stipe fight, for me at least, I was like, Jon Jones is going to destroy Stipe without a doubt. The Cyril Gane fight, I picked Jon Jones. Against Tom Aspinall, though, that's the heavyweight fight that matters, bro. It needs to be. And that's why I got this video recorded because I'm like, yo, this fight needs to happen. Thank you for $9.99, Eli. Danny Luan, thank you for $4.99. Holy crabs, here comes Jesus, and he doesn't look too happy. Fa la la la, fa la la la. Thank you. We expect you to flip every donor with parlays. $5 turns into 500. That'd be fucking crazy. Tom Aspinall, Jon Jones is just the perfect fight. It has to be. It has to be, bro. They need to make that fight. You see why I'm fucking talking? It's like that's a fight that has everybody like, well, maybe. Like at heavyweight, we haven't had that in a long time, bro. The heavyweight division is dead. And Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall saves it. Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall changes the fucking sport. Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, I think, is the most important fight in UFC history. People are going to say, AJ, you overreact. No, I think it's the most important fight ever. I really think so. I think that that fight brings the UFC to a new high, man. I do hope that they make it happen. I do hope. I do. I think it would be a bit underwhelming if, like, you know, Tom Aspinall fought Cyril Gane and then defends against Volkov in a rematch and then fights Jailton Almeida and knocks him out, you know? I think they're going to do Madison Square Garden in November. After John kills Aspinall, everyone will be saying Taliesin Teixeira. Well, I think that Taliesin Teixeira's got some work to do. I think Jon Jones beating Tom Aspinall after that, he could retire. There's always going to be somebody, right? But after the Tom Aspinall fight, he's done enough. He could call it. No worries there. If he beats Tom Aspinall, call it there. If he wants to stick around, sure, but why? But I think that's the right matchup to make. It's the one that makes us think, man. I need it. I need the fight. Listen, there's always going to be unsatisfied fans. People always just want more, 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 right? They're clinging on to things. But if Jon Jones beats Tom Aspinall, anybody that's a sensible fan of the sport will say Jon Jones has done more than enough, man. More than enough. But I will say Taliesin Teixeira is a needed heavyweight. If he knocks out if he knocks out Derek Lewis, it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Fa la la la. Look at the bells. Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, Madison Square Garden. Super pay-per-view. You stack the card beyond belief. It'd be like UFC probably 322. Maybe UFC 323. The fight is important. After the fight's done, it's going to be a desolate landscape with the fighters you just mentioned. I'm telling you, William Joseph, the UFC can take advantage of this Jon Jones Aspinall fight to build somebody else too. They can build other fighters off of it. I'm thinking like they could use the promotion of this fight to just grow the sport. And I hope that they do, man. Jones versus Anderson Silva, who wins? I think Jon Jones would definitely beat Anderson Silva. Prime Anderson for like Jon Jones would be too much, but it'd be a fucking amazing fight. Thank you, Parlay Princess, for 199, buddy. If after Tom versus John, the UFC announced they're abolishing heavyweight, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be pissed, bro. You need heavyweight. That's the thing. The baddest man on the planet doesn't mean anything to fans anymore, but it should. It's supposed to be a big deal. Heavyweight's supposed to be a big deal outside of just MMA fans. It's supposed to be a big deal just in general life. Like, yo, who's the baddest fighter in the world? You know? And I think that's the problem with heavyweight right now is we're in this lull period, man. We're in this letdown lull period where everything just feels kind of dull. Everything feels kind of bland. There's just not much happening. Can I go on first take with Stephen A? I'd have to be invited. The heavyweight division is lacking even outside the UFC. Completely agree, Combat Sports Today. This is like the biggest issue I have with heavyweight MMA right now. Is like, are we not getting guys transitioning to MMA? It's like boxing seems like they always have good heavyweights. It's really weird. There needs to be something to inspire a new generation, man. And I think that's what Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall does. Pico, Evloev, and Abu Dhabi is going to be fucking sick, though. But Evloev versus Volk should be happening. Yeah. That's how it goes, Fight Milk. The UFC doesn't want to risk Evloev with the belt because they don't view him as marketable unless like they have to. It's like they have to beat Pico, but I feel like they're hoping Pico fucking chins Movzar. Word up, fight fans. T Texas. What's up, Cool Breeze, Tony? Yo, chat, let's get at least 50 likes up in here. We're at 41, man. We need some more. You see John responded to Aspinall. I saw he commented something under his post. What did he say? He said something like, you do as you're told. You do as you're told. Something like that. You do as you're told. The pale roided monster you're seeing. Oh, fuck. What's his name? I know exactly what you're talking about. The name. I knew it yesterday. I can't remember it today. The UFC needs to get heavyweight kickboxers to convert. Honestly, not a bad idea. There needs to be a push for heavyweight. Here's an idea. What if the UFC dialed into finding heavyweight prospects and did a heavyweight Ultimate Fighter where there was a grand prize of $100,000, bro, and you get guys from all over the world? Like, the problem is the UFC is not ready to spend the capital, you know? The UFC is being a little cheap with what they're putting in the product. You understand? Like, you could bring these heavyweights up. You could bring bigger and better heavyweights. You just have to incentivize it, man. Hey, what's up, Elaine? I hope you're enjoying the new casa. God bless. Good to see you. Frederick Vosgron. Yes. He's a freak, bro. I think he's a light heavyweight, right? Evloev is like Ankh Jr. Evloev's really fucking good. Evloev is a clean striker, a well-versed grappler. It's just he does not finish anybody. He's got no finishes, man. And it's like I feel like the UFC wants to keep those guys from the belt because they know it's hard to market. But I still think, you know, Number one contender, Evloev. Yair fighting for the belt. That doesn't make much sense. It's hard to find heavyweight athletes to lock it into other sports. True. Well, I hope there's a shift, man. I hope there's some savage heavyweights that end up coming up. I do. I hope so, man. Heavyweight needs it, bro. There's a possibility. Adrius Wershik is a former Glory heavyweight fighting for KSW heavyweight title against Phil DeFrays. He stands 6'7" with 5 finishes. I feel like KSW has decent heavyweights, like Phil, and this guy you're saying looks pretty good. So if this guy goes out and knocks out Phil, what are the odds we get him to the UFC? That's the biggest issue. At this point, bro, we might as well get Eddie Hall versus Tai Tuivasa together at 300 pounds. Call it wraps. Well, Evloev can't finish anybody. Now, Frederick, he's not a striker. He's a pure grappler, bro. But he's fun. He's a psycho. He's a little freak, man. If he got signed to the UFC, that'd be big news. But I think he's on steroids, so I don't think he's going to be able to get past the drug testing protocol unless he changes some things. I think it's also a rare body type that can be really ready to fight at 265 without steroids. Wasn't a big problem back in the day. I guess the issue is the UFC drug testing. Maybe heavyweights, they just do no drug testing. A couple KSW guys already coming to the UFC soon, so why not? I agree. You know some KSW guys coming over? I know we had Ivan Urslan. He was a bit of a letdown. And then Nardiev, too. He was KSW, I believe. Maybe he wasn't KSW, though. He might have. Was he ACA? But I want more, man. UFC's promotion's horrible, and you should be able to find each fight you want to watch, like basketball. Well, that's because ESPN Plus is kind of shit. Your first cousin was 320 and in good shape at that weight, but he was on roids and something else. Shit, if there was no weight cap for the UFC, he's a perfect candidate. I heard Road to UFC was fantastic. Everybody's telling me Road to UFC was lit. Yeah, you're going to shit his shorts, bro. Yair's going to shit himself, bro. Yeah, you're shitting his pants. Robert Ruchala and Jacob Wilklas. What weight classes are they? I don't know either one of them. Yair is seemingly getting a title shot. Yes, salute. You went positive 25 cents. Congrats, Cam. Listen, bro. Up 25 cents is better than being down. Busy at work today, but wanted to say W to the community and W to Monsoon J. What's up, Brendo? Featherweight and bantamweight. Okay. It's like the UFC is finding a ton of talent in all these lighter weight classes, but heavyweight is just suffering. Bro, if Yair fucks up Volkanovski, I'd be shocked. What's a worse title shot? Cheeto Sean 2, Yair Volk 2. I feel like Yair Volk 2, but more because Yair has already lost to Volk. At least Cheeto, you could argue he has the win over Sean, you know? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, he did beat him, so there's that aspect of it. Whereas this is like, what are we doing? You know? It's like, what's really happening here? UFC makes the decisions, bro. Yair is good. Cheeto isn't true. Usually Ryzen finds good heavyweight fighters, but their tournament this year is terrible. It's bad when Ryan Bader is fighting the winner. That's what it is. Ryan Bader's fighting the winner. Holy shit. You need to make a video calling out the UFC for wasting Volk's end of his prime years on a pointless and completely undeserved rematch. True. Good idea, Fight Milk. The Evloev fight is way more intriguing. Bro, for fuck's sake, I'd rather Gene Silva get an undeserved title shot. A Yair rematch. What are we doing? You still say Eddie Hall, Francis Ngannou? Bro, that would be freaky, man. That would be a freaky ass fight. I hate that Yair's getting a shot too, man. Ortega fucked him up, and then he beat Pitbull clean, but it was Pitbull's debut. I didn't think that was a number one contender fight. Silva Evloev is the fight to make, number one contender fight. Well, they're doing Pico Evloev. They already got it booked. They're probably going to do Silva versus Diego Lopez then. Right? I'd rather see Gene Silva, who doesn't deserve it. I saw Biggie Boy and Leroy is going to fucking dirty boxing. Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres, man. Hey, Dirty Boxing's bringing in some fighters, man. This is weird though, because if you get dropped over there, you get ground and pounded, but you can't use jiu-jitsu. It's such a weird concept to me. It's like you're just guaranteed to get TKO'd. It's like you can throw shots while they're down. I didn't read your whole comment, JD. Fuck, my bad. Full-grown male gorilla, only like 400 pounds, gonna die on this hill. So you're saying Eddie Hall and Francis together can kill a gorilla? Possible. Nah, I was talking about not karate combat. I'm talking about dirty boxing. Protez Morales, both rangy. I feel like they won't do Protez Morales. It's disrespectful to Volk at this point. He deserves better than defending in Mexico right away. I don't get it. The UFC needs to establish to these decision wrestlers that they aren't going to get title shots. It seems like that's what they're doing. They're kind of proving a point like, hey, we're not giving you a shot if you're boring us. Right? You can't even throw an up kick. I feel like at that point, you can't throw an up kick, bro. You're just destined to get pounded out. It's stupid. Sam Patterson's next fight is a good one. Who's he fighting? I didn't even see the booking. Literally laying on top of someone to a decision and doing 0 damage isn't fighting. It's embracing the grind, bro. Who's next for Protez? Maybe Jeff Neal. Maybe Protez Colby Covington. Fuck it. Yeah, like it up, Chad. We have 50 likes yet? We're at 48. We need a match time streamed with likes. So let's get 51. Ever thought about investing into real estate? Maybe one day. You'd like to see Eddie Hall versus Ngannou? It would be one of those weird ass spectacles. PFL should get behind it. They'll draw attention to their heavyweight division. Do it as a super heavyweight. Super heavyweight, bro. Super heavyweight super fight. I feel like one shot and Ngannou's knocking Eddie Hall out. One punch. Tafik Musaya versus Urabai confirmed next. It's a great fight. I feel like Musayev, he's got a chance, but I don't know. Love Eddie Hall, but Francis smokes him badly. Yeah, I think that Eddie Hall is fun to watch in MMA, but Volk knows he bodies Yair even on his worst day, and his old ass just wants to stay active and get paid for the fam. Movzar probably injured. Nah, Movzar's not injured. Movzar is fighting in July, my brother. Movzar is fighting in Abu Dhabi. I agree. Kobe looks done. He could beat somebody. I don't know about Protez. I don't think he'll even want to fight Protez. Maybe him versus Gilbert Burns, though. Lorenz Larkin is a good fit for dirty boxing. There's money to be made in these obscure combat sports like dirty boxing, karate combat, fucking BKFC. The variance of the rule set of striking. There's definitely eyes on it. Especially in an era where people are pretty fed up with like certain guys that embrace the grind. Who you got between Buckley and Usman? I feel like I got to favor Buckley, but I don't think Usman's a dead man in that fight. I think you could catch him with a big straight shot. Depends where Usman's at, you know? How washed is he? Colby versus Thompson retirement fight, a little dual retirement fight, book it. I say yes, too. Book the dual retirement fight, bro. Get it booked and call it a day. You think Buckley KO easy? You think about a chin Usman like that? Bro, if Buckley chins Usman, that'd be fucking wild. Well, now that hockey fighting league's gonna go, I'll probably watch a card. We'll have to. It's like dirty boxing on skates. Brian Kelleher's fighting there. Welterweight's so stacked. Where do you think PFL tournament winner Shamil Messiah fits in? A lot of people online say he's top 10. Fuck yeah, I think he's top 10. The problem is he's in PFL, man. When am I dropping the John vid? I'll do it after the stream. I don't know, Hernanov. I really thought Kobe would hit some takedowns on Buckley. I've been a Buckley doubter for a while. Like I thought Wonder Boy could get him, and then he chinned Wonder Boy. So we'll see. A little hockey fight companion. Listen, if they're just throwing fists, we'll do it. If they're just throwing punches, we'll make it happen, you know? Hockey fight companion goes hard. Savage hockey fight companion. I got the John video finished. I just got to come up with a title, to be real with you. I haven't thought of one yet. But I'll come up with one. Buckley beat a bunch of aging fighters to be fair in the welterweight division. True. And if he beats Usman, he's beating an aging legend again. But I guess it is Usman, though. Does BKFC have any events coming up? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I just don't feel like typing at the moment, bro. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you, bro. I don't feel like typing, man. Fuck it, Parlay Princess. If you're too lazy to Google it, you know what that means? You don't give that much of a fuck. No reason to overthink. No reason to overthink it. Bro, it's a Friday stream. I don't know why I feel like a fucking zombie. I feel like a fucking zombie right now. We only have 51 likes. I was going to ask for fucking 75 to do a rip, but I think we're too far out. You got 2 to 3 interviews booked and completed? Good shit, Cody Marmon. You know what I'm going to call you, bro? A certified interviewing savage, bro. A certified interviewing savage. Corey Anderson and AJ McKee are booked for the next PFL event. Who's AJ McKee fighting? Oh, Ice Wars is June 14th. Oh, shit. Sounds like I need a Red Bull, bro. Fuck a Red Bull. Corey's at heavyweight. That's interesting. Who's Corey fighting? I think an AJ McKee at featherweight's a better choice, too. Who's he fighting? Yeah, it's BKFC Ice Wars, the hockey fights. A little hockey warfare, bro. A little hockey warfare, bro. Yeah, where are you posting those videos at, Mr. Cody Marmon? Dennis Goldsoft, Corey Anderson's wild. Ahmed Magomedov versus AJ McKee. Let's see if he can beat a Magomedov. I heard there was a shitload of finishes in Road to UFC. Listen, chat. Do you guys think I should do a Bond Ripski for Friday? Should I do a celebratory Bond Rip? We're at 57 likes. I'll do one at 65. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. I need it. I need it, bro. I want to get this stream to 100 likes, and I feel like the only way to really get you guys to run the likes up crazy is a little Bon Ripsky action. So make sure you hit the damn likes. Let's get 65 and I'll do it. Next month is stacked, bro. Your boy's locked in, man. I'm taking tomorrow off from streaming, but then there's no days off for a long time. Then I'm just locked in, Jay. I actually feel like streaming with no fights going on sometimes is harder because we're just like lax, chilling, bullshit. And I like the adrenaline that I feel from like, yo, there's a fight card coming up. I think 317 round by round. I feel like Topuria is live for a second round KO. And I feel like Pantoja could potentially lock up a sub with Kai. But Kai's live in that fight. I think Kai could catch Pantoja. Like Kai's style is tricky because he's so clean with the kickboxing. That's probably Pantoja's hardest fight. And Kai's not gonna make the same mistakes that Kai Asakura did. I think Kai Kara France for an upset is not this crazy ass take. No, there's no fights that I know of this weekend. If there is, it's like low level boxing. Ilya KO round 2, bro. It's the money call. I know Pantoja 8 shots like nothing from Asakura. Kara France a little different though. Kara France a lot different. Kara France 32. Pantoja 35. Pantoja got that reach advantage on him. Kara France is in the fight. He's been around forever, man. Kara France is just dreaming of this chance. And they were on the same season of The Ultimate Fighter as well, which is wild. That flyweight Ultimate Fighter back in the day brought so much elite talent. Wow. Manel Kopp is a 3-1 favorite over Brandon Royval. What in the fuck? Do you guys see that? 3-1. That's insane to me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, what's up, Eustace? I'm feeling good, my friend. I'm in shock that Brandon Royval is a huge underdog. Buzzcut Pantoja ain't losing. Mark my words. All right, Maxwell. You think 8 to 10K on fucking Royval? Shit. We did hit 65 likes. I owe you guys a rip. I told you guys I'd do it. Fucking off week savagery, I guess. He's an off week savage. Why am I feeling the exact same way, Trevbot? Oh, you have a wild feeling of Kai Kara France KO. I have this weird feeling that Kai Kara France is way more in that fight than people are giving credit. Like Pantoja, he fucked up Kai Asakura, but he still had that close ass fight with Steve Erceg. It's not like that was this super clean win, and Steve Erceg has gotten proven to be not hyper elite. And then he beat Royval. He had the split over Moreno. Bro, Kai Kara France is in that fucking fight. Kai Kara France is in that fight and then some, bro. In that fight and then some. That's how I feel about Kai. That's going to be a good ass matchup, chat. Hey, CBD line. Shout out to the people. The mic is smoking on me over here, chat. CBD line. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ank J jump scare is crazy. It's true though. I'm not signing the petition to strip Jones. I just want that fight booked. Long hair Ariel is crazy. Goblin J loves the hashish. It's funny as fuck. I am Goblin J. I am Goblin J, bro. Listen, I got a video that I'm going to drop in a little bit about this Jon Jones Aspinall situation. And I'll give you guys my in-depth take on it. I talk about why I think it needs to happen, really. Bro, I got to trim this beard, man. I hate when it gets this long. You know what happens when my beard gets to this length, chat? I fucking can't stop pulling at it. I'm like tickling it all stream. I'm sitting here. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Look at that beautiful beard. Shit's long. Shit's long as hell. Dun, 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 dun. What games do I like? Right now, I'm not really playing any, bro. I'm supposed to try out Sleeping Dogs, but the more I think about that, I just want GTA 6, but we got a year until it comes out. Bro, just lumberjack your shit. Shit would look tough with the Amish thugs. I'll play Grand Theft Auto 6. I'll play a new UFC, but I haven't been gaming much, man. I really want this new UFC to slap. This is the most important UFC game ever. Like, if this game sucks, bro, I'm giving up faith in all the UFC games forever. I'll just call it wraps. I'll be like, well, they're never going to be good, so let me just move on. Rob Font versus Song Yadong, August 23rd. Is that actually official? What? I feel like Song Yadong is guaranteed to beat his ass, dude. Am I going to do the goatee again? Nah, I'm just going to trim down the length and get it lined up. That's all. No, I'm not going go TJ on you guys, bro. Fuck no. No goatee for me. But like, you see the length of it, bro? My chin is here. Shit comes down a good inch and a half. I know I'm not. My faith in EA Sports is there, but it's not like I have faith, but I don't have expectations. Does that make sense, Pierre? Bro, I think Song could knock Rob Font out. Yair versus Volkanovski is in the works for Noche UFC 320. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, MMA and boxing addicts. It's a fucking disgrace. You think Font's live AF versus Song? I can't see it. I know it's a terrible, terrible, terrible fight, MMA and boxing addicts. I know. Random, disappointing. I saw last night. And yeah, that's what we're looking like. Fuck it. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Nothing we can do. You think it's a tough matchup for Song? I think he handles Robbie. I think Robbie Funk is ran over. If you guys want to see my fat ass hurt my knee throwing a spin kick, watch last night's stream. Yeah. KZ last night fucking ended up ripping his knee throwing a spin kick on stream. That was crazy, man. I could tell you were in pain because after the fact, like you didn't really have much to say. You was ready to get off the stream, bro. That's funny, man. You know what, KZ? You got to take the pain, bro. Embrace it. The knee will come back better, man. You were immediately panicked. Holy shit. I knew, bro. You're going, I'm all right. I'm like, nah, I think he's freaking out. I knew something was up, KZ. Like, I was like, you're going, no, it's not that bad. And I'm like, this guy just seems so ready to leave. I'm like, all right. I'm like, normally KZ will fucking rant for as long as he needs. That's when I knew something was up. When you didn't just fucking stick around. Damn, bro. Well, it's better that it happened in your backyard as opposed to in like a fucking, amateur fight. Like, lucky you didn't sign up for like some fucking local amateur show and fucking tear your knee. Better to tear it on stream and then, come back healed. What's up, Justin Mack? Yeah, KZ ended up, he threw a nasty kick last night. He ended up fucking busting his knee up on stream. He played it off. But he was ready to get the fuck out. He was like, all right, man. Yeah, see you later. All right. His leg's not undefeated like Islam. No, unfortunately, it's not. KZ, how do you feel, bro? Your leg has a tough L on it, my friend. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, bro. KZ's got some nasty spins, though. He can rip kicks. He can rip kicks nicely. KZ's a menace with the kicks, bro. Like, he throws clean technique. Members kick contest, bro. KZ's at the top of the list. He kicks like a fucking Taekwondo black belt. Dude's got good kicks, man. KZ does risk it all for our entertainment. I respect that about him. You got a Bob dummy. Let's get it. Listen, you're going to have to bring some kicks, bro. You and KZ can go head to head. I'm done with the Ultimate Push-Up Championship. Right now, we're doing the Ultimate Kick Challenge, bro. If you remember, we can go head to head. If you got a bag at your house, bro, you can go fucking kick for kick with some of these savages. Or we could just do Ultimate Shadow Box, and then people in the chat, they vote on who wins. We have the Ultimate Shadow Box Championship. UPC did die, bro, but they had its time. There's something new gonna come take its place. You're literally kicking the bag right now, bro. People in the chat want to show the kicks. Next member stream, we can do the ultimate kicking challenge. You pry yourself on the left roundhouse. Listen, this is how we do it. You pick a kick, and then you showcase. You can do a 2-kick combination. You can do 1 spin kick, whatever you want. And then it'll be judged by myself and your peers, and we'll give a rightful winner in a head-to-head. We'll find out who's got the best kicks on the fucking, community, on the community member streams. A sick calf kick. Listen, those might be the most effective then. You got to get your membership then, bro. Listen, it's a good deal, man. $4.99, you get Discord, you get the member streams. I didn't do a member stream last night because I was fucking zonked. And I just brought members on the stream. But every Thursday when there's fights, I'll be doing them. Back to the usual content flow on Sunday, bro. So the madness is almost over. I'm excited for the fucking usual flow of content to come back. I feel like I've been like streaming in some fucking vortex. I don't know how to describe it. With no fights on, I'm just kind of ranting and rambling, That's why I got this video. I'm like, fuck it. I might as well rant and ramble into a video too. So I'll drop the video. Like not right after the stream because I have to export it, but I'll drop it in a few. I'm telling you, I just got to come up with a title. The video's done. I edited this shit. I fucking got a thumbnail ready. I just need a title. I don't know what to do. Next month is going to be huge for the channel, bro. The goal next month is for us to break into that fucking, 48.5, 49K. Because the goal is 50,000 subscribers over the summer. And then we got fucking Contender Series in August. That can probably push me even farther, man. It'd be sick if I could hit 60,000 to close out the year. That's actually like my true goal, 60K to close out the year. Enough with the pen, either bong or joint, trying to save your lungs. Listen, I just had a little Bon Ripsky. What are we at for likes right now? 70 likes? Bro, we need to get at least 80 likes up in here. What the hell, man? But if you want me to shadow box today, I need 100 likes. And it needs to be 100 likes at the 90-minute mark. I ain't doing it for nothing less than that, bro. Dude, I'm pumped as fuck for Contender Series 2, Maxwell. It's going to slap. Contender Series absolutely slaps every time. Contender Series is going to be sick, bro. Crazy how numbers make us move like dogs. True. I mean, look at your bank account, bro. That number is going to change your whole fucking mood. Check the scale. The number is going to change the whole mood. Very interesting, huh? When does Dana White's Contender Series start this year? August, bro. August 12th. We're back covering Contender Series August 12th, bro. I can't fucking wait. It's about to be a banging Contender Series year. I can feel it, bro. I can feel that it's a special Contender Series year. I got this sense about me. I don't know. I can hear it almost. Dana White's Contender Series. Yeah, I have a dog, bro. What do I do for my job day to day? I mean, I'm covering the UFC every week. This is an off week, so it's a little more relaxed, but normally I'm doing a shitload of content for the UFC, bro. I'm doing guarantee videos Sunday, and then we do the Wednesday show, the Friday show. We do Moneyline Monday nights, live streams throughout the afternoon, Monday to Friday, evening streams Tuesday, Thursday. So full card, fucking fight companion Saturday. So I'm locked into the UFC, my brother. I'm getting sushi at this good Thai place by me. Chugged 4 beers and watching AJ right now. What a life. I feel like it's the right way to live. I got a mixed breed dog. Wish I get paid for doing that versus day-to-day work. Brother, it took me years, you know? I've been doing content every day since like 2020, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's an overnight success story. I've had a long grind to build up to be able to do this shit. It's not easy, man. There is something relaxed. I'm about to relax all night. All night. All night. I'm living in an RV right now, X-Tax. This is actually in the back of an RV. You guys have no idea. If you ever see the screen shake, it's because I'm driving. Like right now, the car is going, whoa, whoa. We love you, bro. Appreciate your hard work. Thanks, bro. Listen, I'm just excited to bring better content. I'm doing a video. Make sure your post notifications on. Keep your eyes out for this video, man. The video's done recording. I just need to upload it. I'll do it after the stream. Hey, thanks, Justin Mac. But listen, I always will say a 9 to 5 grind is difficult. That shit ain't easy. I got a Breaking Bad type RV. Exactly, bro. I'm looking outside, bro. All I see is ocean, man. You breed German Shepherds, French Bulldogs, and hairless Sphinx cats. It is the craziest trifecta. Yeah, this is a chill Saturday. It's a rest and relax Saturday, man. It's a rest and relax Saturday, man. Hey, on the bright side, though, the weight is going down. You guys see a difference, bro. This fucking, you can see this bicep. The fat's not covering it. I feel a lot better, man. Down from fucking 205 to now 188, 189 have been weighing around. I feel blessed, man. Fuck. I was so fucking out of shape, dude. I can't wait to see 185 on the scale, though. That'd be great. 20 pounds down. Be way better. How do you politely say shut the fuck up to your coworkers blasting music? But yo, can you turn that down, bro? That's the only way you can say it. If ever need a dog, let me know. Hey, listen, if I need a dog, I'll reach out to you, King's World. You selling squirrels to make ends meet for eating? What do you think? Those sound like big money breeds. I agree, man. What's a Bell John Mel? I don't even know what that is. I don't know my dog breeds, man. I don't know my dog breeds well, chat. I don't know nothing about them. $15 per jack squirrel. I'll throw a leash for free. Bro, that's a great deal, man. You sell 10 of them, you got $150, man. Elliot, Gamrot, Seek, what you think? 3-leg, ballsy 3-leg. But yeah, I think Oban wins. I think Gamrot's got a good chance. But Gamrot's worrisome, though. Here's why Gamrot's worrisome, bro. 34 years old. He lost to Dan Hooker. Win before that is against RDA, who was well past it. The Fizia fight ended in injury. He had a close decision with Jalen Turner, and Benil Dariush fucked him up. And then you look, Ludovic Klein's a weird case, but dog, he fucked up Ignacio Bahamondes. Granted, Thiago Moises just got killed by Jared Gordon, so the hype's down. But I don't know. Ludovic Klein is not an easy fight. I think Ludovic Klein's a tough matchup, bro. It's just I worry about that takedown defense with Ludovic. If he can get the strikes flowing, he could look dangerous. He looked bad against Roosevelt Roberts, so that's the issue. I would have preferred Yair versus Lopez too for UFC Noche. It'd be good, right? They could even put a title on it for the fucking, Independence Day champion. Mexican, I don't know, put a Mexican belt on the line. You got Oban Klein and Blanchfield Parlay. Ballsy firefighter. Ballsy, bro. Ballsy. Am I crazy for thinking Dushko Tudorovic might have a chance here with fucking Reese? Dushko's pretty bad. But the guys he lost to are not that awful, though. Then again, Zach Reese. Zach Reese is not good. Tudorovic, it's like he's in that fight. He's absolutely in that fight. I don't think it's a wash. You'd say Reese wins? Like, he should win, but I don't know. The thing with Tudorovic is, though, he gets chinned all the time. It's hard for me to pick. If he was going distance, it's different. I'm probably going to go Reese. Thinking of it in depth and really sitting here, I'm like, don't be tempted for the plus money, bro. I think, 7 times out of 10, Zach Reese wins. And maybe, 2 times out of 10, Tudorovic knocks him out. And 1 time he takes a decision. But he's faster. He's longer. He's better. Could I get Mark Hunt on the show? That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be wild, man. I got Cody Durden who wants to come on the show and Taco Padilla. I just got to set up dates. You better not hear a golf lean. You're going to be heartbroken. It's crazy as I picked Seokhyun KO to win on Contender Series, and he was a fucking plus 400 underdog when I picked him. He's pretty good. Billy Golf's a gangster too, though. That's a good fight. That's a dog fight. That's a back and forth battle. Hey, Casual Degenerate, good to see you, bro. It's always good to be able to come here and chill with these good vibes. Thanks, Casual Degenerate. I'm bringing the thunder even on the off weeks, bro. Hey, we're at 72 likes, chat. We got to run it up to 75 at least. Hey, happy Memorial Day to you, Dylan Raphael, my man. I'll do a Memorial Day Monday stream, bro. I should probably have a fucking American flag or something like that. Igor was hyped as fuck, and he took him to a decision, made him look bad. Bro, I felt like Igor, he looked slick, but he had no like good wins. KO's a dog, man. But so is Billy Golf. That's the thing. Billy Golf is also a dog, so it's about to be a good back and forth fight. Yeah, I mean, Dushko outside the UFC looked like a savage prospect, but in the UFC, he sucked. Igor's had 3 wins since then. Nah, Igor hasn't fought since then, bro. They probably will give you a girl fight as the co-main of Noche. Maybe Alexa Grasso, Rose Namajunas, bro. That seems like something the UFC would do. At this point, that's the vibe I get. Anything special for Lunchtime Live 100? We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can cook up. Lunchtime Live 100. I'll make some magic happen. He's had boxing matches since. I feel like Igor's more built for boxing. That's actually interesting. You got it now? You sound like Tom Hardy talking with an American accent. Me? Really? That's crazy. Nah, a Zhang title defense would be cool. Paul Felder coming out of retirement to fight Armin. That seems like a bad recipe. It seems like a recipe for fucking disastrous shit to go down. Also, chat, we got 88 likes up in here. Can we match the likes to fucking viewer ratio? And I'll make a deal with you, bro. If we run it up to 80 likes in the next minute, I'm telling you, literally 1 minute for 6 likes, I'll do another rip for the folks to close out the show. But you got 1 minute, bro. I'm counting down from a minute from right now. Bana, 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 bana. Bana, 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 bana. The like button is on fire. Is 1 click away from the ribscape. Bro, why don't you guys just spam the likes and let's get 100 likes right now. Donna, Donna, Donna. The beard is getting long as fuck. Donna, Donna, Donna. You like the stream now? Buy a squirrel X stacks. No squirrels for me, but someone in chat will buy it, bro. Alexa Grasso, Rose Namajunas, co-main. Thank you, Casual Degenerate. You always hit the like button first thing. You're a savage. You think Barbara beats Blanchfield? I feel like she will always be able, or she will be able to escape the grappling. She's way better on the feet. It's a good fight, man. I got to get my notes in on it before I make an official call, but we did hit the like goal. We did hit the like goal, so shout out to the people, man. Shout out to Generous Gems in chat for hitting the damn likes. And you guys donated some cash today, so shout out to you guys for that. Look at these savages. The most chill stream of the week, bro. No Fights Friday. That's what I'm going to call it today. This is a No Fights Friday stream. Bana, 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 Ripsky CBD Lion. Let's go, chat. I'm hanging out till at least 3:30 my time. So another like 12 minutes at least. So keep on chilling. Keep on asking me good questions, man. And let's fucking have a good time, bro. And we're at 84 likes. And I'll say this, I'm still holding it down. 100 likes and I will shadow box today. And we're at, what, 96 people watching? We could make it happen for sure. Because I know some people come and go hitting the likes, you know? Steven's strike line is 94.5 for Blanchfield. I can't see her standing with Barber through 95 strikes. You know what, Ben? That's interesting. If they did, that'd be a wild ass brawl, but you're right. It's a good take. Bro, the squirrel marketplace is taking over for you, X-Tax. You're getting rich, bro. Pena versus Nunes could end up beating the co-main at UFC Noche. I don't see it. I don't think that Nunes is all that excited to fight Pena. What's my diet today? So today I'm going to get sushi. I'm going to get a few chicken tenders, and I'm going to have a homemade ice cream, bro. That's me and Jersey Girls plan. So pretty locked in still, but like enjoying myself. Nah, I don't really see myself going to an Apex event unless I was invited by the UFC. Is Kurt Holloway a live underdog this week? Striking, yes, but he's consistently let me down with takedown defense, and it fucking worries me. But I also don't think Jordan Levitt is all that good. You know? Hey, Lil Z MMA, thank you for 199. What's your favorite fight and fighters of all time? I would say favorite fighter of all time as a kid was Jon Jones. Then it was Alistair. And I'd say now I'm fucking with Hamzat a lot and Taporia, to be real. And then as far as favorite fight of all time. I feel like Jones Gustafson was fucking epic. I feel like Shogun Hua, Dan Henderson was the classic, the first one. Vitor Belfort, Jon Jones was legendary too. There's been a lot of good fucking fights over the years, man. Tiana and Jay Chuck and fucking Wei Lee going to war the first time. Shit. Thank you, Lil Z. I appreciate you. They want $4,000 to see Barbara at the Apex. That's a fucking extreme wealthy person's only event. That's what the Apex has become. And a lot of UFC events, it's like you have to be in the 1%. It's like the 1% club to go to a UFC fucking card. I think Curtis live, but we need to show up with better takedown defense. And that's the issue. At his age, is his takedown defense getting better? Why do I just see Jordan Levitt hitting key takedowns and just winning a boring decision? It's like Levitt got subbed easy by Chase Hooper, but he beat Victor Martinez. He beat Trey Ogden on the decision. It's not like Levitt is that good, though, man. Holloway is a dog, bro. Holloway is such a dog. It's hard for me to pick against him. I feel like I might just have to pick Holloway. All right, Levitt's his game. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't see it either, but if you're gonna put girls on the co-main for UFC no chance, the only choice. Funny as hell. Funny as hell, bro. I guess I'm funny as hell getting multiple comments from you. I appreciate you, bro. You feel like me and MMA host should team up here and there? I've seen him in the chat a couple times, but he just says what's up. No girl fights as co-main. Tricky though, because you can't say no to like Wei Lee fights and shit. Yeah, I have UFC fighters that I'm in talks with right now to do interviews for next week. They'll come on this show. Maybe Thursday. Seats are $1,650 at the Apex. Okay. Still pricey, but better for sure. Chase Hooper and Patty both have insane jiu-jitsu. Agreed. And Jordan Levitt's jiu-jitsu is solid, and Kurt Holloway's is not insane. I mean, Usman's got a chance. Yo, MMA and boxing addicts, I love you, bro, but you got to stop spamming chat, bro. You're sending the same message too many times. I don't know if your phone's glitched out or something, bro, but no spam, please. Please, no spam. Respectfully. If Jones Aspinall gets done, what would you like to see as the co-main? By November? By November, shit. It's too far in advance, bro, because I don't know by November. AJ, at this point, the UFC has completely changed their model on best fighting best. How the fuck is Yair title shot in any way justified? It's not. This is the issue, bro. They're going against their OG model. They've broken the mold. Nosebleeds for Holloway Dustin 700. I think it's a pre-order though. Levitt was having some success early against Patty. I'm gonna pick him over fucking Holloway. I can't pick Holloway, man. Holloway's a dog, but Levitt is still skillful. I think John's cherry picking. You care less about Jones Aspinall. I care about it a lot, Dixon. I won't lie to you. I care about that fight more than most MMA fans. And I got a whole video that I recorded and I fucking edited that shit up that I'm going to release today about that fight. I'm going to release it probably in like 30 minutes. All I got to do is just fucking upload it. So check out that vid. We'll see what you guys think. I'm fucking pulling out this beard over here. You see that? See, I got to trim this thing. I hate this shit. Especially when I take a rip, it's like I can't stop pulling at it. The UFC is becoming a circus, bro. I don't know who's in the boardroom, but they're extremely out of touch with what makes sense. I agree, Nacho Guy. I'm going to need to make some magic happen. Yeah, I'll drop the video soon, bro. I'm finishing this stream in like 4 minutes, and then I'm going to export the video and upload it. It takes probably about 15, 20 minutes. I got to create a title. I don't know what the fuck the title is going to be real. An Izzy Wonderboy catchweight would go hard as fuck. I'll get you pumped for it, Dixon. It's a fucking good 15-minute rant. And I put some edits in it, bro. I fucking put some time. That's why the turnover rate was slow. I was finished with it yesterday. Biggest UFC fight in history. I'm glad you made it, Nacho Guy. I'll be back streaming Monday. I got a video today, and then I got video Sunday. Just give it some crazy clickbait title. I'm going to have to, Trevbot. I don't know. I can't think of it, though. I'll see. I will. I'm thinking of it. It's coming to me. It's hard for me to think of a title on stream, bro. I'll come up with something. I'm looking at the titles you guys are dropping for me. I got something that came to me. The UFC fails without this fight. The UFC fails without this fight. The UFC fails. The UFC's failure. The UFC fails without Jones versus Aspinall. The UFC fails without this fight is interesting. Because people like the negative to click on. I have Jon Jones in the thumbnail, bro. Your lock of the week is Levitt. You got him at minus 145. I think it's live. Crackhead picks fights with UFC champion. Let's see what happens next. It's funny. UFC heavyweight division is good as dead without this fight. You like Eli's title? What did he say? This fight changes everything. It does. I don't know. What do you guys think about mine? UFC fails without this fight. Because, I mean, I feel like they fail all of us. The UFC is failing us. I like to put my face in the thumbnail, to be honest. I have like my face on the side. AJ got the right idea. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Nah, you good. I assume MMA and boxing addicts that you weren't intentionally spamming. That's why I said to you, bro, like, can you not do it? But it makes sense, bro. You were having a slight glitch, bro. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. The fight you've been Aspinall, been Jonesing for. You need to do a video like that for Too Lit versus Death Sentence. That'd be funny as shit. I don't know if they take the fight, bro. Too Lit's too scary, bro. He's too wild. Thoughts on Guillermo's face with swelling and bruising? He's sparring hard. That's what I take it up to be. Listen, chat. I'm going to sign off so I can get this video done. Make sure you guys hit the likes. I will talk to you all in a little bit. Love the chat. Love the people. W to you guys. And yeah, I'm going to see you all very soon as I keep plucking at this beard. I'm going to see you all very soon. Big W to the community. I'll be back with the live streams on Monday. I'll have a video later today, and I'll have full card predictions on Sunday. But don't expect to see me Saturday. Saturday, I'm taking a fucking day off. And then Sunday, I'm back with full card picks. And Monday, streaming begins again. The content starts up for the next week. We're covering the UFC every single week. You know the fucking drill, bro. All right? Hit the likes on the way out. If you're new, sub it up. And yeah, turn on the post notifications. Keep your eye on my channel for this video that I'm dropping here in a half hour. Peace, guys.